Hey loves, it's your girl Sherika Shay and welcome back to another episode of the Cage Bird Sings. We got King Ali on the other line. Say what's up, Ali.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yes, yes. And we inspire change in community. All right, loves. So also too, we talk about incarcerated chats, meditation, and everything in between. All right, loves. So, we in California and we're dealing with them coming in different places, people homes, just snatching people off the street, right? And so I wanted to see if are you guys dealing with how is that where you are?
It's a little difficult for some people because majority of the population is Hispanics and blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly for the Hispanic community, a lot of these guys in here, they're concerned because they got loved ones out there,
Yeah.
And I'm just going to kind of speak from that perspective.
Okay.
Because I'm not inclined in regards of the politics side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I talked to a few of my guys in here, man, and one dude was crying. He was literally bawling, crying because his grandfather was taken.
Oh my God.
And, his grandfather was been in this country for over 40-some years, right?
Oh my
you know
God.
what I'm saying? And basically, doing what he was doing, supporting his family and living his life the right way, not out there committing crime, but based on, that, he don't supposed to be here due to, politics, he was taken, and he was the biggest supporter in that family. So now they got to deal with trying to find a way, to put meat on the table in that sense, right?
Yeah,
so,
that's deep.
That's deep. It touched me, man. It touched me because, you sitting here in prison and you see, a grown man just ball up, man, that kind of does something to you, man.
Absolutely.
Because based on in this environment, but other dudes, they had different perspectives and outlooks on it in regards to it. But it was a lot of people in here, man, concerned about their people, what was going on, and particularly how they was going about doing it. Like, they was chasing people down like they was animals. You know what I'm saying? So This is what we seeing on TV, so, and a few people was hurt, and then, you had the people that was protesting, and a few of these guys, family members was out there protest. It was a big conversation, and I'm quite sure out there, you can kind of feel the intensity, you know what I'm saying, when you was talking to some of these guys, just you feel it, kind of feel it. And it's very sad, man. It's definitely sad because I feel just my honest opinion, somebody's not doing nothing wrong, why should they be subjected? But I understand there's policy and all these type of things, but at the end of the day, man, people out here living their life the right way. So why would you, want to treat them like they're an animal in a sense, chase them down and cuff them and humiliate them in that way,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not going to talk on the politics of it either. But I also, we was on vacation when it really, really went down. But, coming back or whatever, I think things have kind of mellowed out a little bit. But I can feel a shift in the air, though, as far as community. I was even at the store today, and there was a mixture of people in the store, but the energy was so conducive. Everybody was polite. We had to wait for the cashier, and everybody was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? It was like this is what goes on. This is real life. This is about being considerate. This is about being compassionate to your fellow brother and sister, regardless of their nationality, regardless of their ethnicity, right? And so I just wanted to kind of throw that in there, and and it's very heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I believe it's traumatizing and all that stuff. I could feel the atmosphere shifting. And so, sometimes there have to be uprising before things get better. You know what I'm saying? Things have to get worse before they get better. I just hope that we move conducive as a unit, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, and really, really come together and really understand that we have to. Things are changing rapidly. And so we have to become aware and not get distracted, right? And pay attention to what's going on. All right, loves? Anything you want to say, Ali?
Society, we have to be aware, like you said, to what's going on in our communities. far as, you know, who we're voting in too. You know, like what these politicians push in regards to their policies. I think everybody, you know, had to see this coming, man, in regards to with Trump being in office. What was his agenda?
It was an agenda. It was an agenda. Like a lot of things are.
It definitely was an agenda in regards to when you're dealing with those politicians. That's just the reality of it. So let's not sugarcoat it. Let's just be vigilant, man, who we vote in these offices, you know.
All right, loves. Until we meet again, we check out on the next episode. Let's go ahead